Today we're taking a look at the Nanmu Supplanter 2.0, which is their version of the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus, and you can see the incredible artwork at the front of the box here. You've got a nice image of the Spinosaurus there in a forest setting, and it looks very nice. And on the other side of the box we actually have a image of the model with a black background, and I think this looks very nice. I do also have the base you can get along with this model, so we'll take a look at that separately as well. So inside the box we do get this little card with the same artwork you saw on the front of the box, and on the back we have a drawing of the Spinosaurus. Time for the big reveal. Okay, so here is the Supplanter out of the packaging, and first impressions, I am really blown away by the quality of this model. It just looks amazing. Really reminds me of the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3, which of course this is what the model is based off. You can really see the amazing amounts of detail on this model. The coloration is just very faithful to what we see in the movie. You can see the nice scaling. You've got this sort of crisscross pattern across the skin of the dinosaur here. I think Nanmu have done a really good job of capturing the look of the Spinosaurus. This is exactly how I remember seeing it in the movie. Even got the lovely green eye there. And the mouth is done so well. You can see the teeth have been sculpted there in this sort of yellow translucent plastic, which makes them look very realistic. You've got the lovely details on the inside of the mouth there. So here we have the base that I got along with this model. It's a extra that you can have, or you don't have to have it if you don't want to. It is an extra purchase along with the main model. So I wanted to go for the base because I thought it looked quite nice. So we'll get it out of the box and take a closer look. So here is the base out of the packaging, and it's got a nice weight to it, which is definitely what you want for a display base. And you can see the whole base is this sort of muddy, has this sort of muddy look to it, which you did see in the film kind of. I think where the plane crashed there was a bit of greenery along with like some muddy areas like this. So I think for accuracy it does look pretty good. And of course you've got parts of the plane wreckage here. I think that's a propeller. Then you've got part of the wing there with 3 claw marks in there from the Spinosaurus. And you got the imprint of the Spinosaurus' feet there, and you got a peg there which fits on the bottom of the Spinosaurus. I think overall this is a very nice looking base. I like the little bits of wreckage. Of course, underneath you got the Nanmu logo and name of the figure that this is for. So we'll take a closer look at the Spinosaurus, and we'll start off with the head. Now this looks very accurate to me. I believe this is based off the animatronic Spinosaurus from the film rather than the CGI version. And from what I remember, this does look fairly accurate. I really love the teeth that Nanmu have done on this figure. They're done in this like translucent plastic with a yellow tinge to them, which makes them look very realistic. Some of them are a little bit sharp, but that's definitely what you want. And you can see the head overall here 100% reminds me of that Spinosaurus from the film. You can see the lovely coloration. You got the red going across the top here with the white striping, and on the lower jaw you got the tip of it done in red, and you got those crests there at the top, the nostrils there, and you got that green eye with this black slit. The inside of the mouth is done really well. And as we move down the body, you got that white striping that starts off at the head there, then runs down the majority of the body, then it connects there onto the leg of Spinosaurus. Got these nice skin wrinkles and folds there on the neck. And with the white stripe, it does sort of spread out from the base line that goes there, so you've got some bits going up, some bits going down. And of course on the top you've got that red coloration, carries on through the spine, and you've got that lovely sail, which I believe is very accurate from what I remember. You've got the bits of blue in there, as well as that nice patterning. I don't think it was very visible in the movie, the amount of detail that was on that sail. But looking at things like the game Jurassic World Evolution, which does feature the Spinosaurus, it does have this patterning on there. So you can see the claws look very menacing on this Spinosaurus. It's got the base of the claw is done in a black, and then as it goes out it's got this sort of yellow brownish tinge to it, and the fingers have this red coloration on them. You do have white striping running down the arm as well. You still got those lovely skin wrinkles and folds. And most of the skin on this Spinosaurus does have this sort of crisscross patterning with various lines and marks running across it. Kind of reminds me of like elephant skin. And you can see the leg here and the muscle definition on that, which looks very nice. And again the feet, the claws are done in the same sort of colour as the ones we had on the front limbs here. And you got that red coloration there also. And on the bottom of this foot is the peg off where this would go in on the stand. You've got that red coloration running all the way down to the tip of the tail. And here is the Spinosaurus on the base. Now I couldn't get the foot all the way into the peg. I didn't want to force it. I might need to use a bit of heat to see if that fits in all the way, but it doesn't really bother me too much. And I have to say, it does really look amazing with that base. I think it just completes the look. So this Spinosaurus is my first statue from Nanmu, and I can see why everyone absolutely loves them. The sculpt, the presence, the pose, it's all so amazing and so extremely well done by Nanmu. And these statues by Nanmu, they're not even officially licensed, which I'm actually thankful for, because if they were, I'm sure they'll be a lot more expensive. I actually ordered this statue from Everything Dinosaur, and I think it was just over £100 with the optional base as well. So I think it's a pretty decent deal for what you get. The statue is absolutely amazing. After filming, I did manage to get the Spinosaurus to sit well on the base, so the foot is completely flush and there's no gap between the foot and the base, which I'm very happy about. At the time of recording this, Nanmu have actually announced their Supplanter 3.0, which is going to be part of their Smart series, which I do in fact collect. And of course I started off with the JP3 Raptors, which were very good, and then I got the Carnotaurus and the newest Raptors, which are such an improvement to the JP3 versions, and I'm very excited to see this Spinosaurus in the Smart series. It'll be very interesting to compare with the statue. In my opinion, this is definitely a must-have, especially if you don't have a JP3 Spinosaurus and you do want to add one to your collection. I don't have any Spinosaurus figures from Jurassic Park, so this is the first one that I've got, and I'm extremely happy with it. So yeah, definitely recommend this one. It is probably one of the best unofficial Spinosaurus statues out there, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.